Welcome back, guys, to the Tatum Talk Show, where good is the enemy of great. I got my man, Buck Fitzgerald, guys. I'm wearing this ugly-ass orange, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, he's a UT grad, man. I'm wearing the orange today just because I like it. It look good on me, that's all. But I got Buck Fitzgerald, man, from the Nasty Nashville. Buck, how you doing today,
Good, man? I'm good, man. Ready to get into it. You got some good topics.
Man, I got some good topics, man. We're going to first talk about, guys. First subject, guys, we're going to talk about mistakes on college visits because I've been to, man, I know 100 college visits at least. I know you've been to probably more than that. Give me some mistakes you see the recruits are making on a college visit.
Well, first off, I know we're excited to be being recruited, right? And so, but we have to understand this is not a social event.
No,
right?
It's not.
This is a work event.
Yeah.
Okay, this is business, right? And so it's important to understand when you go into a business event, you have to have the proper attire.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
I'm a firm believer of that. That's my thing.
Right.
That's my MO.
Okay, so everything in college football is an evaluation to college football coaches.
Right.
All right. So obviously, if you're at a camp, they can evaluate your athletic ability, your skill. If you're, everything is evaluation. So if you're at a college visit, all they can evaluate you on is a couple things: how big and athletic you look, and your personality. Yeah. Right? Are you a good kid? That's all they really can evaluate. But please believe 100% of the time, they're always evaluating. So if they're evaluating how big I look, how tall, how I'm going to have the proper attire to make me look as big as I can look. Yeah. So please, guys, my number one pet peeve, and it's not even that serious, but it is that serious. I go crazy. All my kids know I go crazy. Rule number one, don't let me see you with slides
on.
Or flip-flops. Yo,
I knew you were going to say slides.
I hate
look
slides. How mad you get. Look how mad you get.
Yo, my son wears slides. I hate slides.
Listen, dog. Listen, here's what I tell you, and listen, no disrespect to anybody. All right. Men need to stop wearing so many slides, okay? Period. What if you, guys, you ride with your mother, okay, and the tire brake goes flat, or somebody tries to steal your mother's purse? How you gonna protect your mother in the slides? You can't fight. You can't run slides. So when I'm wearing slides, to me, that gives the impression that A, I'm on vacation. Yeah. We're not on vacation. Nope, right. All right. B, I'm at the pool or the beach.
That's what I'm with my slides. Yeah, the pool or the beach.
So,
that's it.
So if I'm not at the pool or the beach, why am I wearing slides? What if Coach Tatum trains guys? What if Coach Tatum want to take us on the track? Well, Coach, I just got my cleats and my slides. You're a fool.
Yeah, you're a damn fool.
We're going to jump rope. We want to do some plyometrics. Wear athletic gear to an athletic function. Yo, I'm aware, and plus they make me look feminine and little. Yeah. I want to look powerful and big. I want to wear Timbs. I want to wear Air Force One. I want to wear the biggest soles I can wear to look big.
But see, so would you say, I'm going to piggyback on what you're saying. What I say is, and I'm a little different, we dress, this is a Fortune 500 company. So we wear a collared shirt, some khakis, and hard-bottom shoes. The reason I say hard-bottom shoes is because the heels are always, I'm telling y'all too much. The heels are always a little taller on hard-bottom shoes. True. So, it's going to give you half an inch. And, that's all, to be 5'9.5" or 5'10", that's a big difference.
Huge.
5'11.5" to be 6 feet.
A world of difference.
You see what I'm saying? So my thing with the attire, man, it's a Fortune 500 company. Mm-hmm. So we're on a business trip. So, you are being evaluated. Something you ain't said, I'm going to mention. They're evaluating your parents.
Oh, my God.
They are evaluating
for sure
who they got to deal with.
They're saying it now. They're coming out and saying it now.
They're saying it 100% now because they're like, I got to deal with this. Man, here go the mom, the crazy mom. Here go the crazy dad.
They don't want to deal with it.
They don't want to deal with that no more, man.
Not today's world, man.
Because look, I'm about to pay, think about it. I'm about to, not pay, I'm about to invest in this kid. Right. And let's say I'm going to get this kid $100,000 this year. And with those parents, you're being evaluated by, and I'm sorry to say, but even by the car you drive, by the way your parents dress, you're being evaluated.
Yep.
Because they have a conception of, when they see mom and dad, me and my wife, They see a tall, dark-skinned woman, nice, well-built man, dressed nice. They know off the top. Don't talk to my kids crazy like that.
Yep.
Like my kids is versed for this. They ready for this. They know off the top. When I talk to them, ain't no what's up, all that. It is how you doing, Mr. Tatum.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't even give you that impression that I'm that cool of a guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my wife's same way.
Right.
So like they're gonna treat your parents and treat you a certain way. So like parents, when y'all come on these visits, I ain't saying you gotta dress up, but look respectful. So they have a certain, because remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
That's right.
So like you can't come out there like I hate seeing grown men dressing like little boys. Like why would I come in with, my pants sagging, I got on a colorful shirt that look like I'm 15 years old when I'm an adult. And that's the image you gotta understand is like you cannot be on a visit looking like a little kid and you're a grown man.
That's right.
And another thing is, kids, it's happening a lot. It's not happening as much as it used to happen. Stop stealing.
Gloves.
Listen, y'all, and I'm a victim of it too. I done been places and some of my kids have stole gloves from places before. I done been there and I'm like, damn, and I can't give them back.
Because you
You know
tell
what
me
I'm
you stole something. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so like y'all gotta understand, y'all cannot be on a visit stealing.
Yeah.
We went somewhere. We went to Chicago, went to Notre Dame, bro. Man, we had some dudes from, and I ain't gonna say where they from because it'll get at, it's already a bad image on people anyway. But it was some folks, man, from the South. I'll just say it like that. Man, these dudes stole a football from Notre Dame. A football, bro.
I've seen that happen before.
I'm like, what?
Sometimes I've been in workouts like,
bro,
damn, what is
Auburn
football?
Man, when I say the coach was so cool about it, bro, he was like, look, y'all, we got 2 football missing. All I know is we gonna walk out this room and them balls better come up. Period. And I'm like, damn, dog. So I sat there. I wanted to see. I'm like, this better be one of my students. Now, luckily, it was some kids that wasn't my students, but they were still with us, though.
Right.
And I'm like, man, like, y'all can't do that, man. Like y'all can't do that, man. And another thing is, I went to TSU, and, man, the kid had on some slides, sweatpants, and a hood on.
Okay, stop. Okay, guys, I don't know what the little style is. The hood has take the damn hood off. Unless you're outside in the elements and you're cold. That's the only time you should have a hood on. You don't have a hood on inside. Take the hoods off. That's number one. Pull your pants up. Like if you're sagging, you're out. You're out. If your pants are sagging, you're out. You cannot, these are things you cannot do under any circumstance. All right? The hoods have to stop.
No, hood got to stop. But it's just about being respectful, man. It's like you can't go over there and just whole time being stoic. Yes sir, no sir. Like, man, be yourself. Talk. Have a conversation. When you dress nice, your parents dress nice, and you look respectful, and you're talking with respect and looking a man in the eye, that makes a big difference.
Right.
Like if y'all do these things, you will have a successful visit.
Well, and also, you have to make it successful. Here's the thing, people. When you go on a game day visit, let's talk about specifically a game day visit. The number one objective for that coach is to win the football game.
Right.
I understand that you're here and you're the greatest thing ever, but you have to have some perspective. They are tense, they are nervous, they are excited, whatever it is, but 99% of their focus really is about winning the football game. So because of that and time constraints, you're not going to spend that much time
with them. Nah.
You have to reshape
that's good.
Your expectations, okay? So what you do have to do though is you have to make the best out of that situation. We said it's a work event. I have to work. So when you're in the common area and everybody's just chilling out and everybody's watching the game or talking to each other, you should have studied, what does my position coach look like?
Yeah.
Because I might not know. So I gotta look at the program or the website to see this is what he looks like. This is his name. This is where he came from. Okay. So I'm looking. I know that I gotta have my elevator pitch. I got 90 seconds.
That's it.
To first identify him, walk up to him, and get him away from all the other recruits. Shake his hand. Coach, I'm so-and-so. This is my GPA. I got boom, boom. All right, I'm from this school. I played a position. I'm going to send you my film. I know we corresponded. Whatever your pitch is. All right. Also, know something about him. Coach, I didn't know that you were at Central Michigan.
Yeah.
My aunt works my aunt is from 30 minutes.
That's the game.
You might not have an aunt 30 minutes,
game.
but I'm going to make some
game
connection.
right
Yo, my uncle, my whole family's from Central Michigan, Coach. Like, man,
I
didn't know you was there.
Listen, I don't even, what he just told you, I don't even tell publicly, man. That's in my course
My
right
bad,
there.
my bad.
I mean, it's all good, though.
This
But
is
I'm
free.
saying, y'all getting the real live, like I'm telling y'all, if y'all follow these steps, you're going to be on the right path, man. But right now, we got to take a break, guys. This show was brought to you by Tatum Talk Show, guys. We're back. Well, good is the enemy of great. I'm back here with my guy, Buck Fitzgerald from the Nasty Nashville, man. UT alum. Man, I want to talk about choosing the right college is like, choosing the right high school is like choosing college.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's talk about that because I think a lot of parents don't understand this concept of getting your son in position to go to the right high school, which propels you to go to the right college.
Yeah. No, it's so critical because just like going to the wrong college can derail a pro contract, so can going to the wrong high school derail a college football scholarship. So a couple of mistakes people make, again, the world is so trendy now.
Yeah.
And so this school becomes cool.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's fun and it's the cool school. That cannot go into the decision-making process. Also, and this might sound controversial. You might not agree with this and let me know if you don't. Sometimes winning is overrated. Okay? In high school, the whole I'm going there because they're good. First off, if you're a good enough player,
they're going to find you.
And you make your team good.
Facts.
What do I get out of going to the 12-time state championship team, unless that's where I was going anyway, but I'm going there because they won previous championships. It ain't got anything to do with me. So if I'm that type of player, I'm going to be the catalyst for change. We're going to come, me and my homie, and we're going to change the culture, and we're going to win those state championships because of our talent and our hard work. So I can't take into account who's won because it's probably going to be more obstacles in my way because they won. I listen to you talk about Lil Derek, and you have the right perspective. I'm going to go, just like in college, I'm going to go where I can play as soon as possible while being development. And sometimes development is hand in hand with playing. I know great coaches who can say, this is what a great coach can do. I'm going to win football games and I'm going to take care of people. So I might have young Derek Tatum, and man, he's a hotshot freshman. He's our future. We have to bring him along and give him enough experience. We can't say, well, he's just not going to play varsity.
Right.
Because he can, and we have to spoon feed him and put him in situations. Maybe it's, hey, man, whenever we get third and long, we're going to go cover two. We're going to put you in this situation. But that kid is getting valuable time. He might be also playing JV or whatever, but he's also getting time as a freshman playing varsity because as a sophomore, he's going to be an all-district player. As a junior, he's going to be an all-American, all-state player. As a senior, he's going to be an all-American player because of what he was able to handle, maybe in small doses as a freshman.
But see, now, I said that before too, man. Sometimes you win it, but you ain't winning.
Yeah.
Like to me, I think that's just something like here in Georgia, I mean, it's some schools here that's, I mean, awesome. You got Buford, Grayson, Carrollton, and and they're nationally ranked programs with national spotlight. But if you aren't a real live off-the-leash dog, those schools aren't really for you.
That's right.
I mean, because like, they got freshmen that should be starting varsity playing freshman football, not even JV.
Right.
At some of those schools because they're just that good. And it's not. And it's like now the good thing about those schools is I got some guys that's just playing freshman football that got offers already because of that school. But then I got some guys at some of those schools, some of these big time schools that should be starting varsity and getting nothing.
Right.
They're getting nothing right now because they playing JV or freshman football. And then for instance, man, I got a quarterback. he was in 8th grade. He was Army All-American, played on the All-American team, and he talked to me. He was like, "Coach, what should I do?" He had calls from everywhere. He quarterback. You know, they got calls from everywhere. So I was like, man, you should go to a school where you can play early. Mm-hmm. I said, man, I don't care. Man, we usually play 7A football, man. I said, bro, hey, man, that's so overrated, bro.
It's so overrated.
I said, man, if you can ball, bro. I said, go play. I said, think about it. I said, you go to school like this, you and your friends go here. You're going to attract more people, and then y'all going to bring a tradition that they ain't ever won nothing here.
Right.
Man, the man went to the school, one-day private school, played JV as an 8th grader, started as freshman. First time they went to the playoffs. First time they won their region. Now, as a sophomore, he got 11 D1 offers. Now, right. I got a quarterback that's probably better than him that decided to go to a bigger school, and he had no offers.
Right.
So I'm like, so now he to a point, now as a sophomore, he like, Coach, man, should we commit now? Because school's telling us that we can commit now.
Right.
I said, bro, I don't know.
Right. It's all about that situation.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you can go, and again, I'm not saying don't go to a state championship team. There's coaches who are winning state championships that are doing all the things that we're talking about. In Tennessee, you got Oakland High School with Coach Creasy, Coach Salisbury in Memphis, at Whitehaven. Like, they're able to win games in developing young talent when they identify this is a great talent. You also have to be realistic about who your son is.
Yeah.
Okay. So if my son is not the greatest of students, I don't need to put him in a very difficult academic school that might be a private school, because everybody, again, I'm going to win Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Everybody says, oh, we're so proud of you.
Yeah.
You're blessed to go to school. Well, your number is your number, people. And we'll talk more about this in another discussion. But your GPA is your GPA.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Okay,
if you're struggling, you get 2.5. And you struggling,
2.5 is but a 2.5 is a 2.5.
Yeah.
I tell people, listen, he has a 2.8. Here's my rules. You need to have a 3.5 and a 25 on your ACT. All right, especially the 3.5 because you can control it. Well, Coach, we go to a prestigious school.
Doesn't matter.
And nobody gives a damn.
Damn, they don't care about that.
I'm look. What's his number right here?
Yeah.
3.5.
3.5.
Or is it 2.8? 2.8, you can't get in here.
No.
We can't recruit you.
Not a Vanderbilt.
Exactly. So I have to understand what I want to happen out of this.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. So I can't go somewhere where my son is just he's struggling just to get a 2.5, and I want him to go to, Vanderbilt or Tulane or something.
I'm glad you said that, man. Because I got a thing with AP classes. All right. I got a thing. So think about this, like, so if my son's already smart and he gonna get a 4.0, my daughter, she got a 3.8 right now. Like you said, a 3.8 is 3.8.
3.8.
But if she take AP classes, let's say she had the same 3.8, but she's studying an hour more extra per day.
And for what?
For what?
No, I tell people that all the time. I got 3, but I took AP classes.
So
Nobody
what?
Give a damn.
So what? You could have been working out. So I'm saying is, your GPA is GPA. Like, be smart, get good grades, but why would I spend an extra 5 hours a week studying because I got an AP class? I could have took an honors class or a college prep class and got the same 4.0 GPA.
Yeah, it's just like it. We're saying max it out. We're saying max out your broad jump, max out your 40, max out your GPA.
Facts.
I'm gonna get a 4.0 or 3.8 or 3.9. However I need to do that.
Get it.
However I need to do that.
It.
Is how it is a results-based business.
That's it, man.
All right? Nobody cares why you have a 2.8, just like nobody cares why you have a 4.0.
No.
You just have it.
You got it.
And you're checking a box to move on to the next thing that's a disqualifier.
But that's why choosing the right school. I'm saying, you got to choose a school that you got to understand your son's personality, your athlete's personality. My daughter goes to Buford High School, okay? It's because they have a great track program and her personality fits that school. But and she had the number one time in the county in 800 coming in as a freshman. Right. So she had the number one time in the county and she has a top 5 time in the state as a freshman. So she can thrive in that environment because she's there. She's one of those people.
Right.
But certain schools, I tell people man, you got to go somewhere where you can play varsity as a freshman. Like
if you're that type of guy.
If you're that type.
If I need development, I need to play freshman. Or I need to play JV, and that's fine. It depends on the person.
I played freshman football.
Yeah.
All right, you know what I'm saying? But I had a situation where the running back was a varsity. He was a guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 6'3", 220.
You need the reps.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no right or wrong answer. But my thing is, like, you got to choose a good football program, though. Yeah. Like you got to be somewhere where, okay, if you get into a bad situation, football program in high school, like, it's really kind of your fault.
There you go. If you're unhappy, that's your fault.
It's really your fault, though.
In today's world where everybody, if
really
you're unhappy, you didn't do the homework, or you're not rectifying the situation.
Yeah. Or the main thing is maybe your son ain't that good.
There you go. You're not rectifying the situation.
That be the main thing. So look, man, and y'all, it's so many ways y'all can do this. But if your son ain't that good, take him somewhere where he can develop and play. Mm-hmm. Like getting right in the offseason, but you got to make sure he develop. Like, you can't go, man, your butt come over there and you average, and you was the man for this little weak team. Your butt go to Grayson, and you ain't no real live animal, bro. You go, man, they linebackers look like DBs, man. They all 6'2", look lean, 220, lean out like DBs, bro. You not gonna. So know your athlete's personality, know their ability, and be realistic where they at, though.
Be realistic, and also understand, just like with your GPA, your film is your film.
Period.
Okay, so no one is going to listen to my sad story about why I don't have film. If you don't have film, it's on you. So you can't go to a coach and say, I don't have film, but I play for, this top 10 team in America. So I'd rather take a team. I'd rather take a kid that I can see he's good and he's on a 2-8 team. I want people that win as a college coach, but I also have to have film. That's a prerequisite. I have to have that. I have to evaluate your talent, athletic ability, and skill set. Right? So if you can't get on the field, then it's a moot point. You have to, like you said, go somewhere where you can get the right type of film. Facts. All right? If you're not playing, you got to play to win the game. You got to play to help your high school team. But you also got to select, hey, I can play wide receiver here. I can play defensive back here. I can play both. I want to go both ways here. Yeah. All that has to go into your decision-making process. There's, like you said, there's no right or wrong answer. It's just you can't get upset when you choose wrong.
Right. No. That's. I think we're gonna end on that right.
You can't get upset with the high school coach.
You can't get mad at the high school coach if you didn't do your research and you didn't have that conversation with the coach about your son's development. Like, that's right. Like to me, that's the easiest thing to do. If you're gonna choose a program, you gotta have what you looking to get out of that program.
Right.
And like, are you gonna be a contributor to that program? Like, for instance, man, you can't go into a good high school program and not talk to the coach, and then not do anything. Like, you don't volunteer on a chain game. Right. You don't volunteer in the stands. You're not doing nothing. You just gonna bring your son.
Bring no value.
Like no. So what value are you to the program? Like we got to quit having our hands like this, and start pulling and helping programs.
Right.
Like any program that I'm in, football, basketball, track, I'm going to participate, fundraise, help out somehow, some way, because I'm not a taker. I'm a giver. And I think that right there is you got to understand, you got to be a giver, but you got to understand which school is going to be best for your athlete's personality and their ability.
That's right.
Is the main thing.
And academic standing and wherewithal. Like, I can't put my kid in a school that's not going to challenge him, but I can't put him in a school that is the water's too deep. The last thing, and I'll be quick, it's not your high school coach's fault. And it's not his job to get you recruited.
Nope.
Okay?
Nope.
I know everybody hears all this stuff, and I'm not being recruited, and that coach don't like me. That coach has to win games. He has to do lesson plans. He has to wash the uniform. He has to fundraise. He has to have a life. How is he going to get all y'all recruited?
You can't.
It's not his job. His job is to educate kids and win football games. The college recruiting is extra, all right, but it's not their job, and it's not their fault when it doesn't happen.
Hey, guys, I'm going to end on that right there, guys. Man, that was a great show by Buck. I know y'all want to hear more, man. Excuse me. Man. Let me say that again. Man, that was a great show, man. Buck, man. Hey, man, way to end it right there, man. This was a great show, man. This is the Tatum Talk Show, where good is the enemy of great. All right, hey, I want to do one take. I just want to say, like, subscribe here, because that's going to be kind of like my main one I'm going to use for subscribers. You ready? Hey, guys, make sure if you want more content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow us on IG at Elite Talent Football or our website at EliteTalentFootball.com. Hit that subscribe button right now.